is. It's a story of redemption and recovery and, buddies and believing in each other and perseverance and just all positive good stuff. But you guys didn't actually get together in the wrestling world under maybe the best of circumstances. Jake, I know over the years it's not been your favorite thing to discuss. When you first jumped to WCW, things didn't exactly go as planned. And in my research, I found that you were actually backstage at a WCW show in Atlanta, I think at Center Stage, in March of 1992. So that would have been even before the big WrestleMania where you finished up. Why were you interested in making the jump from the WWF over to WCW? And how did that all come to be?
Well, uh, you know, Vince had made a promise to me that when the day came for Pat Patterson to move on, that I would have that position. And I was looking forward to it. I mean, I've always loved creating new characters and writing, um, coming up with an idea for an angle, so to speak, was so easy for me. I never had to think about it long. Uh, 10 or 15 minutes, and I could take you in a whole new direction. And it just things fell into place for me. A lot of guys have to sit down and think for hours or days, weeks, and still can't get it. But for some reason, God gave me that gift. And I was looking forward to that. And there had been some things happening with Pat Patterson and Terry Garvin, where some things got disclosed that were pretty ugly. And supposedly they were let go. So I was waiting for my spot. And I talked to Vince about it, and he said, "Well, out of respect for Pat, we're not going to put anybody in that position." What? You know, that's total bullshit. Bottom line was Pat was never going.
Right.
He was out of the public eye. And I love Pat Patterson. Don't get me wrong. I love the man to death. He was always a man to me and treated me unbelievably well. All the respect in the world for Pat and his legacy. But it really upset me. And at the time, they had somebody running WCW by the name of, boy,
Hurd, Jim
no,
Hurd,
no,
um,
oh boy,
Shaw.
no. I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, he was the guy that was making the contracts. And I had to do this cloak and dagger thing with him and Bischoff and, behind the scenes and away from this. And
Well, Bish wasn't involved.
not Bish yet.
Yeah.
This is later. But we sat down and came up with a contract that was just everything I'd ever thought about, and it was it was unbelievable what they were offering. It, I was over the top excited and couldn't wait. And so I gave my notice at WrestleMania and told Vince, I said, this is it. I'm done. You lied to me one too many times. And tonight's the night. And he said, fine, but there will be a 90-day no compete. Good, I'll use a vacation. Well, in that 90-day period, about the 85th day, Bill Watts is hired and the other guy's gone. So when I come down to write my contract with WCW, Watts looked at it and laughed at me and tore it up in my face. Because he knew that I wasn't going to go back to the other guys. I just left them.
Right.
So what am I going to do? And he really broke it off of my rear end good, man. And typical Bill Watts,
But you stayed a while though.
I worked for a while and I just, the problem happened with Sting. We did the thing, spin the wheel, make a deal. And the worst possible match ever, coal miner's glove match. What a crap match to pick on that wheel. Give me a break. It's not like it landed on it. No, they landed it on it. But anyway, they wanted the snake to bite me in the match. I have no problem with that. You know, king cobra biting me did not bother me at all. A cobra doesn't have fangs; he has teeth. It's like a catfish's mouth. It's just spiny. Doesn't hurt at all, and kind of freaky to watch a snake chew on you. But you know, they wanted it to bite me on the hand, but I wanted the effect, so I wanted it to bite me in the face. So it did, and the deal was, yeah, it'll bite you, and the next week on television, we'll have it bite somebody else.
Real.
And get back into it, right? Well, I go on TV the next week, and a cameraman of all people said, Jake, you can't have the snake on the set anymore. He's been banned. Excuse me? Yeah, there's no more snake involved in your character. Wow. They'll watch you screw me one last time.
A cameraman told you.
Yeah, a cameraman.
Wow.
Well, that's the respect Bill Watts had for me. You know, he didn't give a shit about anybody but himself. And, I wish I could say something good. Well, I ain't gonna go.
It's not worth it.
I'm
Not worth it.
No. There's no good and hate. But boy, I got plenty of it for you, Bill.